An hour-long workout. Easy.
Book map is useless. It seems very reasonable to hit view up, honestly. $57s to $229s. Yeah, we're coming back in to retest wick here. On the 5-minute, we have a fair value gap that we're going to close above in the next minute here. And we have news that just got released and Powell is talking. So it's very directional today. Just a heads up, it's very directional. All right, early morning. Shorts are in play. Nice rejection of the FVG. Market's all over the place today, man. Market is all over the place today. Yeah. Wow. Nice close. What coin? Longs are in control of the trend. Pretty obvious. Wouldn't be shocked, man. From the time of the news, right? Has to be some sort of confluence here. Today's kind of fucked. I won't lie. Today is completely messed up. Holy bro. Yo. Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man. Okay, this is a nice bull channel here. Pretty obvious bull channel. What am I looking at? Lower time frame for. Lower time frame sucks. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting at right now. I'm looking at 15-minute here. I think 15-minute is kind of more likely here. That's the range at the moment. We closed above the 15-minute gap. And there's a couple levels here. Larger time frame definitely matters compared to everything. This is definitely the retest level. Yeah, this is the retest level. I don't know. I would not be shocked if I saw a pullback to this level, guys, later today. 600s, 18,600, because Powell's talking today. So what's the chances of a sweep? It's pretty fucking high. Overnight here, 18,700s. From down here, 18,000s all the way back to 18,700s, 700 points back up. I could see it. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah, that could be happening today. Volume is really high. Everything's really high. It's a really broad range too. Shit. I don't know. Now is the time to make money. That's for sure. All right. What to look at here? Longs look pretty obvious at this point. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I think I'm gonna crack it here. Yeah, show me a crack here of the highs. Maybe the crack of the highs here. Maybe I think this is just a pullback. It's a 1 minute pullback, which I don't like, but ugh, I want to jump back in here. Yeah, I think jumping back in here would make sense though. But sellers have been pretty strong overall. 13 moving average is kind of riding out. This isn't nice engulfing. This is a nice pullback. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Maybe I'll jump back in. Yeah, I might jump back in. I'm just easing into my trades. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just using one micro today. And if I take my right trades and I take the right scalps, I'm gonna do pretty well here. So yeah, definitely jumping back in on this trade potentially. VWAP does look really good here. 330s, morning pump. We also got Fed Powell talking today. He's talking at 11:25. It might be too late to buy puts on the market, just based on what I'm seeing. I don't think we should buy puts. I think calls are gonna pay. I think calls will pay. I think calls will pay. Yeah, to me that feels like calls might pay. I like the break. I like the break here. I want to say 1833s. 1833s, right? Fucking VWAP, man. VWAP looks really good. VWAP looks really good. VWAP does look really good. VWAP looks really good here. How many points is that? 250s to 320s. 70 points, by the way. It's $140 with 1 micro. Okay, so I'm gonna take my chances here on this long and see if I can get into 320s here. VWAP retest and this order block retest would be perfect. Kind of makes sense to me, honestly. 320s. This looks good. Nice break of the structure. Sending pennant. No volume spike yet. I think 320s here. 300s or 320s. 320s maybe. I want to see a pull. I want to see a push here. Stop loss below the range. 232s. I'm risking $80 for this trade. And could potentially stop me out. I don't know. Or we could squeeze here. 320s. Come on, boys. Show me, buyers. Run it. I'm out. Fuck it. Sucks. That sucks, man. That shouldn't have happened. No bueno. No bueno, dude. I am not getting caught up in a drop for sure. First losing trade today, $40. I really like it, but wide stops maybe. Keep size the same, consistent. No. Oh, bro. Buddy. Weird coincidence. Weird coincidence here. All right. Stop loss at the high of this level here. And I want to see a flush back to key levels under 200s maybe. Maybe 190s. I want to see it under here. Yeah, dump before the open. A weird confluence there. A little sweep of both levels. And then immediately selling off here and below the pennant. So I kind of want to see a retrace back inside here. inside the range here. Back inside the range here. I want to see it come back below this 5-minute after sweeping. We'd like to see a sweep back below. And we're not going to get that, are we? Come on, boys. Give me that 5-minute sweep. 5-minute breakout and back inside the range right here. Order block right here. 190s maybe. 190s. I'm going to do 190s as a target. 193s as a target here. Got about like 4 minutes left. Four minutes left. I want to see a drop into the range here. Back below. After sweeping the highs. Huh? Let me see a drop here. Back inside the range. Back inside the range. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Alright, I don't think we're dropping here for some reason. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. Okay, so I think we got it. I think that's a confirmation right there. 3 minutes and see the drop right here, right now. See it right here. Drop right under. Oh. Back inside again. Alright. This right here might be a macro retest. Fill the gap a little bit. Maybe I should have actually held on to that trade a little bit longer, but scalping with 1 micro, that's all that matters to me. $24 on that. 3 minutes of hold. Yeah, 10 points. Yeah. There's better options, right? There's better opportunities. Yeah. I'm gonna look at this right here. Get rid of the 1 minute. I'm walking away. I'll be right back. Damn. Okay. Engulfing on the 1 minute here after they tried to reject the 5 minute. Really nice engulfing candle. Yeah, this might be a follow through. Let alone, like, I don't know what to think of this a little bit, but 5 minute showing a sign of rejection. We're creating a gap here for us to retest. We have one gap right there, another 5 minute right here. We have one 5 minute right here from earlier. This one's kind of a little bit, I don't know, like I don't really want to take any trades along this. And we got one 5 minute gap right here. This one right here is kind of slice of life. It's already a little bit of confluence actually. This one might be a good area for support. This one right here is basically, if we break below this level, I'm pretty sure we're gonna sell it. Morning, Elsie. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Looking crazy today, man. Right? Looking very crazy. I cannot believe that, bro. I cannot believe this drop. I'm not even joking. Like, I cannot believe that they would do that in 1 hour and 30 minutes. That is crazy to me. Mind blowing. Mind blowing to me. They dropped a lot last night. We're almost like, we almost dropped another 5%. We were literally next to the 5% mark. It's down here. 5%'s right here. 17,700s. We're very close to it again. And it's funny because I was literally saying yesterday 18,700s. Now we're at 17,700s. That's crazy. That's actually absurd to me. That's wild to me. But yeah, we got VWAP. We got the rejection of the 13 moving average. Today, also on the sidelines, maybe trade after 11 minis yesterday. I made one trade only. That's good that you only took one trade, man. That's all you really need. You don't need anything more. I am pretty convinced that, because, like, you know what happened, Elsie? We filled the gap. We actually filled the gap on the VIX. I really didn't expect them to do that last night. I mean, like, yes, I did. To be honest with you, I kind of was talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna fill the gap here if they basically close above the 29 target that I had yesterday on the VIX. And they ran it, man. They actually ran it. You know how I had like that gap, whatever. This was the target, right? Like I had that long position from here. My stop loss was the low of this candle here, and basically my target was like the high. We ended up running the target, and then literally overnight we closed above the target. So that kind of implies that we had like a really big move coming. And look at how this was on the VIX, right? It was almost perfect, right? Like literally perfect on the VIX, on the daily range especially. Look at the close. We closed right above the 29 and we just absolutely ran it all the way to 36, right above, filled the gap. Now we have no gaps above the range. Nothing to fill to the upside, just to the downside, right? So I'm kind of thinking this could be potentially the bottom. Maybe. Just a maybe. Like, we also got a nice long gap right here, but that's kind of like not as important. But I think they will retest that. I think at some point in the future they're gonna retest 47s here. Like they're gonna come back up and retest this level, and then use that as liquidity on the long-term portfolio stocks for the QQQ and the SPY. That's what I'm hoping to see. But I'm getting ready. You know, I'm getting my sister ready to buy all that shit. You'll be back at 11? Yeah, no worries, man. We have news at 11:25. Powell's talking. So definitely keep your eyes open, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you soon. I will see you soon. The bias. I think we could definitely run one more level of shorts. Just one more. I think we could definitely rinse under this level at least once. And then continue higher. I'm looking at the 45-minute chart. We are inside of a fair value gap on the 45-minute chart. And we did not touch the sell side liquidity on the larger time frame. There's a level at 17,755s. We did not touch that, right? We bounced, but we did not touch that. So what are the chances for today? We could be on another downside trending day. If not, if we break above, I would say this key component here, if we close above 18,260s, I think we're going to run to 600s. That's a pretty valid statement for me, because from the looks of it, this is like definitely the level. There's a lot of unfilled gaps to the upside here, and if we break above this again, this consolidation, where else do you think it's going to go? There's no other consolidations other than the overnight session over here, which this is kind of weak. This one right here would be filling the imbalances that we have. So anything above 260s, I think we have a chance to break the highs. Do you use an indicator for fair value gaps? No, I just find them. I just go through the 15-minute, man. I just look at the 15-minute. I look at the gaps in between. I look at the imbalances. I look at this candle. So this right here is an order block. This candle here is the order block. And the reason why it's an order block is because it has a wick that's basically breaking all the other wicks from the prior. And then we have a large selling candle. And this is when the start of the selling candle happened, right? And this is like the starting of the breakout. So this to me right here is the order block. If we come back into this, this could end up being a resistance if we sweep this candle specifically. So we can come in here, retest a couple levels, and come back out. If we close back outside of this range, then it's considered as a short opportunity to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at. If we close below this, then we head lower. If we close within this range, it's possible that we fill the entire upside. FVG reacts. You know, I find that like those fair value gap indicators, like they're kind of good at first, but they'll trick you because it's like you got to really wait for them to form. Sometimes they'll draw out the formation of these fair value gaps without ever, you know, trading it out first. So it's kind of like you got to wait a little bit before even trusting any of it. Like this one you can trust, right? We close back inside the fair value gap. We have one right here. And then on the 1 minute, we also have one in the same area. So right here is a short-term resistance. Short-term resistance. Mitigation. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Lately, like I just have so many indicators, so it's like I can't fit any more on my charts. I wish I could, but I don't have like the premium package to fit more indicators. But yeah, they're helpful. Indicators are really helpful. There is a little bit of confluence on this area here for sells. There's even a gap right here, very microscopic, but you can see that there's several gaps at this level here. There's one right there. This does seem like a really nice resistance to me. And there's no other gaps to fill but down here in this level. So we got a lot of confluence in this specific level down here. We are inside the trading range at the moment of a gap as well. There's a lot of gaps today, man. Tons of them. Lots of them. But personally, I think the resistances are looking fairly good. 925 just opened up. All of this looks pretty red. And we're coming back in now. Lots of fucking gaps today, guys. What the hell? I don't know what to say. We're coming down. Thanks, Elsie. I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Nice close there. Okay, I wanna use this as a confluence. I want to ignore most of the smaller time frame stuff, and I want to look at the bigger time frame stuff. Bigger time frame is this level. This is what I'm expecting. Yeah, that is the strongest level of support that we have. This little wick area here on 15-minute. This could be retested here. Good morning, though, Elsie, and you know, I hope you enjoy the first half of your day or first quarter. Doing whatever you need to do. Shorts does look really good. I do want to take a little bit of a position here on one account with 2 micros instead, which I might try. I'm going to try it. Sellers have been giving us what we want, so I'm going to try with 1. And I'm going to see if we can get this support touch out. I want to see them crack through all these levels here. Yeah. Crack it through this bottom too. Maybe I get out here. There's another opportunity. Sellers are very strong today. We broke out of a key level too, right? Makes me wonder why we wouldn't come down here. Several confluences in this level too. Nice pop there. Swept prior liquidity. Might get out. Unless this wicks down right now. Hope this is a rejection. Okay. I'm not going to let it go above this level here. Just because, like, I don't want to get caught in any more drawdown. Yeah. Sucks. First trade, like, 928 candles, stupid. Fucking annoying on the 1 minute for sure. Alright, crazy pump straight into this level here. Wow. Well, I mean, and when you get big pumps like that, kind of want to follow the momentum, right? A little bit. But it's really choppy. It's super choppy right now. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't trade. Maybe I don't trade. Powell's talking at 11:25 a.m. today. So I kind of expect the morning to be a little bit more smoother until 11:25 or 11 o'clock. I like that rejection too, honestly. This feels right to me. Put stop loss at the highs here, and then I'll see a sweep below if I can. Alright, so I'm down 20 bucks on the day with this account. Okay. It's a macro retest. I want to see it completely go inside this candle, though. Maybe I just got the trade direction wrong, which is why I only am using 1 micro. All right, I'm not using anything more than 1 micro today. Because if I do catch a trade, I know for a fact I'm going to make like 300 on it. Yeah, let's take a look at the larger time frame here. 5-minute. Got an engulfing right into the fair value gap here. There's double confluences. But I will watch it because, you know, buyers do feel a little strong, like they've been pumping in the mornings, right? They've been pumping the markets in the morning lately. Maybe we get that right now. Yeah, I like the volume. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to look at VWAP 321s. And then I'll think about exiting this trade here afterwards. But, yo, market makers have been pumping it in the mornings. I noticed that. And they've been pumping it towards VWAP, right? So I kind of want to try it. VWAP first. Larger time frame sweeps. And then after the larger time frame sweeps, then we go lower. So we're going to sweep back into VWAP here. After we sweep into VWAP, then the market will continue lower. Close within the gap. I want to see them wick higher here. Okay, we're not going to go below that. Down $128 with 1 micro. It's crazy to me. Yeah, 5-minute rejection on that. God, eh? 13 moving average rejection. Alright, well, I'm going to go for this one then. 18.047s. Stop loss at the highs of this candle. Then chop back up, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what they want to do. I want to see it touch this first. The least touch of that. I don't know. Okay. Interesting bounce there. Alright, I'm gonna give it some time, bro. This trade's not really looking that great for me anymore. Retest macro level. Does look like shorts are playing out. Right? Yeah, back in shorts here, trying that. There we go. I'll take a couple scalps instead. Just because like the market's kind of like choppy, and I'm only using one account for this with one micro, so it's right now I'm just playing the game here. Low and slow, right? Until I start seeing a big swing, then I'm gonna start adding. Right? But right now it's kind of chopping. I like it though, for real. You know. Yeah. Don't want to get caught in anything. Yeah, it's gonna go. Nice. Straight in. I want to see it flush here. If I can see a flush here, that'd be good. I should have held on to that one, honestly. Like, that's another mistake. Fuck. 45-minute looks really good. I don't know. 45 looks solid right now. We got about 8 minutes left, and right now it's clearly rejecting the fair value gap, but 18,350s, you know? Like, it just, there's a level here. Like, I just know it. There's something here, guys. Like, right here. It's right there, man. I don't want to get caught in this nice little bull, very bullish environment here, I'd say. Very bullish environment. So I'm gonna try one long and see if I can get that move. Just stop below that level. You get a push back up here, like a quick rally all the way back up. I want to see a sweep back up to the highs. I want to see a moon shot here. Be nice. That's what I think it is. Come on. Close right above the gap here. And initiate a squeeze. Alright. Nice little squeeze there. This is a lot of this is a lot, by the way. This is a really big move. 30 Jesus, 32 points in 1 minute. Like, that's a lot, guys. Now, this is like a get in, get out quick kind of thing if you don't know the direction of the market. But that's how I feel about it right now. I don't know much about the market at the moment, and all I can say is the moves are providing us this get in, get out kind of vibe, right? Because like the moves are 30 points. Just follow the trend though, really. Right now, shorts are playing out. Larger time frame too. We're getting back inside that support level. There is like one level at 18020s. I don't know if they're going to sweep that. But look, this reaction right here on the 15-minute, this is a 15-minute fair value gap reaction. I wonder what they'll do here. Let's take a look at the kill zones. So right now, New York AM session just came back in to retest a really great risk to reward area. This is a very good risk to reward area based on this 15-minute chart I have right here. Very good risk to reward. We got multiple wicks there. We got the fair value gap retest. And on top of that, we are just at the left shoulder here. So I don't know if this long will play out here if you were to take it. Because we are definitely oversold. Oversold somewhere. We just closed below it. We got about 3 minutes left here. 3 minutes left. I want to see how this 3-minute reacts here off this. 3 minutes left. We got Powell talking at 11:25 a.m. today as well. Maybe that's why the market's just flushing at this point. All right. We just touched the other gap. This is the last gap. This is the last one on the downside. Just a heads up. This is the last one. And it looks to me that they might close below it. Wow. Okay. We are now out of gaps. There's only 1 minute gaps to play off of now. We just closed below it on the 2 minute here, and we're still dumping. The only one that we have in terms of interest now is this 1 minute fair value gap here. Got 2 minutes left for them to close it above the 15 here. Yeah, you know, interesting for sure to see here. This little bounce, right? Definitely an interesting bounce right here. Looks like buyers are coming back in right here. I like the buyers here. Okay, but it looks like buyers are failing each time they come back to retest the prior block. So it's what does that indicate for me? We got 2 minutes left on the market for this 15-minute to close, and it looks like the 15-minute close is getting rejected. I need to see a clean close here, guys. I don't know. 15-minute doesn't look so clean for me at the moment. We got this straight up left shoulder to right shoulder body engulfing, closing higher than the prior candle. I think I'm going to take one here and try it. Stop at the low. Buyers are kind of strong right now. Alright, I got stopped out. Shit, man. Fucking range is crazy. That's crazy, man. Is there any news? It doesn't say that I can't trade Powell, but you know, it's fucking Friday, man. What do you want to do on a Friday? Play with the trend. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get a flush, aren't we? Yeah. That's definitely a rejection right there on those fucking 5. I'm going in for the low here. I want to see a flush here. Really good clean close. Not a reaction that I was expecting. So definitely bullish at the moment based on what I'm seeing. It's definitely bullish. Yeah. What the fuck was that? That's a stop loss breakout. That's a stop loss raid. From 1 micro to 3. Holy shit, guys. $20. That's quick. It's fast, dude. It's fast. Holy crap. I don't know what to say. Alright, let's clear up all the charts here and restart. Get rid of some noise. Okay. It's coming back inside. This might be just a retest, perhaps, or a close of the gap. So this is now them closing the gap. They did close below the 15-minute fair value gap here, but it does make sense in a way, considering that they raided twice. They hit all the stop losses and then stayed above it, right? Yeah. They just closed the gap here on the 15-minute. Yeah, dude. Definitely buy the pullback kind of vibe now, right? We didn't really retest this 50% level before, or the VWAP. We're now going way above the gap here at this point. Yeah, dude, buyers are so strong right now. We're coming back to the open. 9:30 open. Coming back inside the 9:30 open. Buyers are coming in strong. Very strong. And we're retesting the open now. I want to see either we get a rejection here or a follow through. It's so funny, man. Lunatics, bro. Lunatics. Honestly. Okay, so implied volatility right now, calls are super expensive. If calls are super expensive, that means a lot of people are buying. I'm gonna try it. I think we're gonna smash the highs here. We're gonna go VWAP. I'm gonna go VWAP. I want to say VWAP. VWAP is, where is that? Sitting at 293s, 75s here. So I want to see the momentum come through right above this open. We closed inside the range of the open. Right? I want to see them wick the highs of this open here. 225s. Coming back up here. 185s is the goal. We haven't wicked. We have not wicked. We have not wicked. Okay, we're kind of closing outside of the range now. But I want to wait here for a second. It has to be a trap, right? Fuck, mate. Okay. I think I'm gonna try one more buy. Yeah, 5 minute. Like that opening range here. I got a second one here. Starting to play right into what I think it's gonna do. It's gonna run here. Sweep it. 293s, right? Close the second time above the 105. So it tells me buyers are interested here. I want to see it run here, guys. Squeeze right above this gap here. Nice directional New York AM session. This is the New York AM session, by the way. So the New York AM session right now just bounced off of this key level. I think they're going to run it. They're going to run the high of this candle probably. 346 is my goal. 346 is my goal here on this trade. New York session AM high. Show me. I'll not let you guys go beyond this though. Yeah, no, I'm not going to let them do that. I'm not going to let them do that. 3 doji rejection. Yeah. What a fucking annoying day, guys. For real. Annoying day. Very annoying day. Above it again? Or below? $45-minute candle close red. Alright, well, where else are we going? Sweep over it. I got out early, fuck. Fuck, dude, it's so annoying today. I can tell it's so annoying today. It's running, man. Market's running. They filled the gap. What a fake out, bro. Holy shit. What a fake out, man. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. That is such a fake out. Oh my god. It looks really clean, man. I really want to take that. Okay, so we got 4 minutes left for the market to dump here. 4 minutes left, okay. Sure. I'm not gonna overthink this. Stop loss at the highs here, 181s. It's a $223 stop loss. Wow, dude. What the fuck is this shit, man? Staircase down. I believe in it. Yeah. I'm not gonna fight against that. I'm not fighting that. Don't fight that. What? What? What the? We just closed above it too, right? Yeah, we did. All right, I'm going with the volume now. I'm gonna go with the volume here. I'm gonna add to my position too. Go with the volume. Yeah, they just engulfed. Nice breakout too. 1 hour breakout. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the volume. We're gonna sweep the highs here. So VWAP at least. VWAP, 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 VWAP. VWAP, 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 dude. VWAP. It's only one level. VWAP, bro. Right above the open. Go right into VWAP. 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 Fuck. VWAP. Let's go on a VWAP. We're going to VWAP. Maybe. Could be another retest. Or a lower move here too. Bro. Crazy day. Wild day. Structure high, like, yo, the way it's moving, it's. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go today, yeah. Has to. At this point, like, kind of giving me that no choice option here. Look at that 15-minute close right above like the opening candle range. And then immediate pullback like this. But I think I'm gonna jump in longs here. I'm gonna jump in longs. Yeah, I'm jumping in longs. Yeah. I want to see it back at VWAP here. above the range at least. Here, I think this is definitely a good trade. 1 micro in the range. Come sweeping back down, I'll slap you. But definitely a 5-minute retest here. Shocker. What do you guys think? 4 minutes left. Right? Market's picking its direction here. Second time it's potentially rejecting this gap here. Right? But I like the close on this candle here. I like the close here. It's above the range. It's above this gap here. Right? It's above it. I think we're going to come back up here. Yeah. I think we're going to come back up. I don't see a reason why this wouldn't break the highs first. Right? Climbing. Climbing, in fact, but some mitigation in this trade. This trade is going to be a good trade. I think it'll be a good trade. Fucking rough though, I'll tell you that. God, eh? Really? Has to go up here. Sweep the prior low. Yeah. I'm not gonna let it go underneath this though. God has spoken, bro. They want this to be higher. Right? If I can get a retest up here, man. They're really playing it like this, huh? Oh, come on, bro. Give me it. Give me it. Really? Retest that, guys. You know it. Retest it. Come on. Just give me a quick glimpse here. Don't fuck around too much. Close right above that and move to view up. Bro. Come on. Just right above it. Sweep. Hello? Really? Nah, dude, I'm done. What is this chop, dude? I don't even know what to say. Annoying, man. So annoying. Not really interested in longs anymore at this point. Yeah. I'm in shorts. This one's definitely not interested in longs anymore. Not interested. Not interested. Yep. Not interested. Not interested in longs anymore. Crack the lows here. All the way down. Flush it. Yeah, flush it. Better to use micros, right? For sure. Micros is king. Gives me a fucking option here to like do my shit without blowing up my accounts, right? Look at how many trades I took today, guys. 30 trades. No blow up. Safe trades back and forth. Holding for 35 points. You know what I mean? Like, I had one loser, but you know what I mean? Like, beats blowing up an account, guys. For real. Beats blowing up. I mean, like, at most, I'd probably shove 3 or something like that, but right now I'm kind of contemplating on 2 for sure. I'm going to take another short, maybe. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the break of the low here. Break of the low. Break of the structure. I want to see it under. We got double buyers, so I want to see a double bottom at least. Even lower. Powell's talking pretty soon, so that's probably why it's dumping right now. Let's see it flush under here. $17,917s. Maybe down here. Not bad. Back in the green. $2,929. crack of the lows here. I want it to keep going. 17,940s maybe. Lower. Sellers, come on. Juice it. Play with the trend. Nice crack of the lows. All of it. Nice candle. Retest of that. Let's see it flush here now. Double candle wick. It is what I think it is, isn't it? Sad, 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 sad trending day, man. For real. I don't know what's up with me today, man. Like, I'm just not buying at the right areas. Oh, man, I'm just tired of this. Noise, bro. Noise is crazy. Noise is crazy, man. I need to drink some water for her. Let's wait for the news. I think I'm done. I'm gonna wait for the news now. Adobe got wrecked, bro. What is Apple doing? Apple got wrecked. Nvidia got wrecked. Microsoft. All right. What do we got? What do we got going on? To the moon? God, guys, really? Market makers not making it easy for anybody today. I mean, like, it does make sense, though. Red to green today, maybe. Kind of liking it. Double bottom. It's based on this close. All right, I'm not trading until news opens up. 5-minute rejection. Pretty straightforward, I guess. You know, pull back into the range just to get a nice rejection here. That was kind of expected in a way, I guess. So I'm gonna take shorts according to it. Maybe this is it. The flush, the one that I was looking for. Expecting here. All right. This is the shorts. Short entry right here. Oh. That sucks. That was definitely a short. Definitely a short. Good morning, Shelton. How are you? What's going on, brother? What is good? What is poppin', man? What's new with you, dude? How's your week been? Not bad, man. 1 to 2 micros, haven't changed it. I did like 3 micros maximum, but I've been using 1 to 2 micros all day, so I mean, like I did take some losses, took more trades than I expected. But hey, man, like I'm still surviving, right? I'm still in the game, right? It's definitely better on my conscience that like if I get into a trade, I can hold it and not be too scared that I'm gonna blow up my account. But you know, it does make me a little bit more lax on my stop losses, bro. A little bit too lax on my stop losses. I think like my biggest loss today was $159. But that was like kind of a mistake, you know, like this is what happened. Right? My stop loss, I think my largest stop loss was the short entry because I was expecting a fade out. And then basically just volume candle came out of nowhere. And I had my stop loss just right above the gap here. That was about 75, about 80 points. That's a lot, dude. I had a stop for 80 points. But then, you know, I found myself scalping a lot of the trades. But I'm scalping for 35 points a trade, so I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, I'm getting bigger trades, bigger, like, much bigger, like, exits. But my stop losses are tight enough so I don't blow up, you know what I mean? Yeah. Quite a bit of scalps, which is why, like, you know, I don't really like using micros that much, but it does alleviate a lot though. And, you know, I don't feel like I'm gonna blow up my account, right? I have also risk settings on too. I got 250 risk daily loss limit. So if I even go past that, it'll cut me off, right? I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I got risk settings, bro. I might just stick it with today, man, because Powell kind of news is kind of a bit much for me. We're approaching the 5% mark on the day as well, and it does look like market's kind of selling off at the prior low here. I don't know. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I am holding my losers a little bit longer, but it's not that it's not that long at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like 4 minutes, right? The swings are really big too, so it actually makes sense that my average lose time and like my average duration is a lot shorter because the swings are like almost 100 150 points a move, right? So it kind of makes sense that I'm kind of holding my trades for only 3 minutes and also losing for 4 minutes. It's like I am trying to hold on to my winners, but the problem is that like I'm getting caught in those like little small swings that are literally 100 points a swing. So it's like kind of makes me think about whether it's economical for me to hold on to it for too long. If that makes sense. Yeah. My other account is up $155. I took about 8 trades or so, I think, are here. I took a long, I took a scalp here, took one loss, and then I took a short. And then that was basically it for the day. But the moves are strong enough to get 10 points in like literally 1 second. I should be holding it longer, but I'm just not too comfortable with how the PNL is swinging, right? It's too big, bro. It's massive. Scared money at the end of the day. Like my wide stop losses could definitely blow up my account. You know what I mean? If I do it too many times, and my wide stop losses will definitely trigger my daily loss limit if I don't try to take profits as soon as possible. Kind of hot. One second. Yo, how have you been doing, Shelton? You trading 1 to 2 micros, or not really? At this point, it's kind of redundant though, bro. It looks like it's gonna flush. So my goal now, Shelton, is this. I'll show you. All right. It says right here, no single day may exceed 40% of your total profits. So I'm not gonna go any above of my total profits. I'm gonna be making $100 at least every 5 days. And it says your minimum withdrawal amount is gonna be 250, right? So Shelton. Bro, I was talking to myself. That's funny, dude. Fuck. Shit. I was talking to myself. Okay, it's okay, bro. Yeah, I did okay, you know, not bad. I'm keeping my longest trades short as well as longest winning trades short, and it's because the P&Ls are very big. That's what it is, man. P&Ls are really big. So why and else would I my goals? Yeah. I've been trading 1 to 2 micros, bro, and it's working out like a charm. I only messed up, maybe traded like 4 micros one time, but I mean like that's a one-time thing, right? I saw a good opportunity, so it took a little bit more size, but 4 is not so bad either. But I'm gonna stick with 1 to 2. I noticed that like I'm doing a much better when I only stick with 1 or 2 contracts at a time. And if I'm taking like $60, $70 scalps, that's a lot of money, man. Take that in, right? $60, $70 scalps are literally 30 points, and on average with one mini, that's $600, $700 a trade. So I should be happy with that in a way. I am definitely happy that I could hold for trades like that. $60 or $70. Sometimes it's a little bit less, but it's a lot of point. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, man. And I just need to understand that, right? And also these little wins and losers, they add up. If I take more trades, I obviously tack on more losers. If I take more less trades, I tack on more wins, right? But I think my goals for this MFF account, basically, like my goal is right here. It says 5 days of $100 profit, and right now I have $119 and $150. That's a lot in Canadian, man. That's like literally $500 in Canadian for me. That's a lot of money, dude, in one day. So it's like I gotta be transparent about myself with that. And I think right here it says minimum withdrawal amount is 250. I think I might, when I get up to the payout threshold, um, like when I get my 5 days or something like that with $100 of profit, I'm gonna start looking at this kind of maybe. I don't know. My goal originally was to actually hit 1200s and then basically just take the full max payout, but then I would have to buy another account, and I kind of just don't want to do that. I'd rather take like $500 out, both accounts, $1,000 a week, do that for the next 4 weeks, and then be good with 4 grand this month. You know what I mean? And not pay a single dime to the guy. Yeah. But as long as I trade with 1 to 2 micros and I trade responsibly, I am going to go positive, right? And I also got good risk settings. I set up risk settings for myself, man. That's the biggest part, right? Now with 1 to 2 micros, take in that I traded all day. I got caught in this 159 point swing, but it's great because it's like even though I jump in with 1 micro, right? Yeah, it's like 50K a year. That's a lot, man. Dude, in Canadian dollars, that's like 80K a year, right? I make 80K a year, dude. 4 grand a month's a lot. I would love to make 80K a year. Um, yeah, it's getting hot now. Sorry, I gotta close this. It's getting way too hot. But yeah, it's not bad. I'm happy with it. Like they tack on my trades too. They tell me how much I lost, how much I made. Um, yeah. I'm just waiting for the news, bro. I got a feeling that like we're gonna hit another 5% day. Literally, we're only 0.8% off. Isn't it crazy, dude, that this market sold off this much in the past? Like, I'm mind blown, bro. I'm mind blown. Yo, we ended up filling the VIX too, bro. $41 on the VIX right now. We filled the $36 gap on the VIX, man. It's finally filled, so I'm kind of contemplating. Okay, are we gonna like break above 47.83s? This might be the biggest sell-off in history potentially, and run all the way back to $85. If it does, then I'll tell my sister to buy a bunch of stocks because around here is the perfect time to buy. Just look at VIX. If once we break 47.83s and we close above that on the daily, there's a very high chance we can break it right above this wick and move towards 85.19s today on VIX. Or not today, but over the week. And if we get that, it's going to be crazy, bro. Like, buy up all the stocks, man. Buy everything. Yeah, dude, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Yo, Shelton, I hope you're doing the same though. You know, 1 to 2 micros, 1 to 3 micros. It really is game changer, man. Like I feel so much better, and it's really hard to blow up. I had a drawdown of $100, $150. I took a couple scalps. I'm back at like minus 80, and then I took one last one, and then basically I just break even. Like, and it's just me trading with the trend, right? Same mindset, yeah, bro. I, it's not even like our problems. I think it's just this is the funny thing, is that our mind, bro, is like we get stressed out easily. I had a friend that took a week, like a break for, took a break for like a month, right? He was just so fed up with blowing up his accounts and shit, and it makes sense because he oversizes on his accounts and blows up the combines, and then he thinks he's not doing well because of the combines, but it's not because of that. It's because he just needs to size down, right? Same for me. I just need to size down. Like, I know how to trade. I know how to do all of it. I'm sure that you know how to do all of it. It's just that our ego lets us, takes over, right? Takes over until like we don't have an account. But yeah, next week, bro, lock in. You know, try to pass a couple counts, and yeah, exactly. It becomes a cycle, dude. I'm tired of this boom and bust cycle, and so tired of it, man. So tired of it. And I even told myself after those Apex accounts, like my goal was to pass those 250K accounts, and then after I pass it, I would switch to 1 to 3 micros or 4 micros on those 250K accounts. And I can guarantee myself I will get a payout with it if I used only 1 to 2 micros at a time. I can guarantee myself that. That's the funny thing, right? It's you know that you can do it with 1 to 2 micros. I had a friend, her name was Orialysis, and this girl literally was like a full-time cop in Pennsylvania or something like that. And not Pennsylvania, what the fuck? Where was it? Was it Kansas City? I think it was Kansas City or something like that. And basically, she she's first time ever starting trading, bro. First time. Like, she does, it was her first time ever having like 20 Apex accounts, first time ever trading, all of the above, right? And she only used 3 micros, right? 3 micros, 4 micros, and grew her account like for her Apex 25K accounts, got like paid out like almost 100 grand in the next like 2 months, and she was on a fucking run, bro. She was on a run, dude. Like, this girl was like up $200,000 in payouts in less than a month, right? And she just started. She just started, you know. I think she blew up her first 10, and then after her first 10, she just went full on, bro. Small steps, long vision. Yeah, and she had that. She had a very good mindset about it. She ended up being on the top step leaderboard, right? Most profit in the week using only micros. All of it, man. And all she did was basically short the EMA, long the EMAs. That's all she did, man. Nothing more. All she did was wait here, long the EMAs, hold it out, make about $70, $80. Her goal was so long term, bro. It's crazy, dude. She only made $80 to $150 a day. And I saw her do that. And it's like, that's motivation, man. Yep, patience and discipline. Yeah. And not sizing up and stuff like that. And it showed, man. Makes me wonder, like, why the fuck am I not a woman? Yeah, bro, I don't know, dude. My fiance is about to pass her Top Step account. She's about $600 off, right? And she doesn't know shit about the markets, man. Nothing. But she learned that, 3 micros is her favorite, and she started using that, and she said that she just does so much better with it. And I was like, good. Good that you do. Yeah, I know, bro. And I think she'll get more payouts than me, man. She'll get way more payouts than me because it's like she was fucking god tier, bro. She's god tier, dude. It's crazy. She had a 10-day win streak trading and got a payout twice. And then she blew up her account eventually, but she made like 4.4K in payouts in like her first account ever. And I was like, the fuck is this shit, man? I hate that. Yeah. That was a while back though, and then ever since then she's just started blowing up her top step combines. Maybe she just got a little bit too ahead of herself, but yeah, dude, I feel the same way. Yeah, my fiance is gonna be great when she ever does trading, right? Dude, it's about to hit point 0.5 on the markets, man. Ah, dude, I kind of like a little bit more bummed out because I knew this was coming. This is what I had, right? My entry right here was perfect, right? Perfect. Because I was looking at the 15-minute chart. I looked at this candle wick into this body and then basically reject the open in this basically green candle and then came back down here. The sell side liquidity. This is an easy trade. I think I should have taken this one. But this one you would require a little bit of patience from 7 980s. Wait. What? 7 980s. How much would the candles be? Okay. 1 minute candle. Each candle is 41 points. 41 points, 20 points, 40 points, 50 points, 40 points per candle on the 1 minute. If I had a mini, bro, I'd blow up my account. No shot, right? I would fucking blow up. I would blow up, bro. All right, dude. We're hitting 5% pretty soon, so I think I can't do anything today, and I don't want to risk anything here. I already got my 1 day in. I traded way more than I should have on my other account, but 1 to 2 micros, I'm super happy about that. I haven't been recording my trades on the Google Sheets as much either, so that means that like my setups aren't really like clean. Yeah. Move the stop loss and profit versus taking profit, or do 2 micros and leave a runner. Yeah, I could have done that, and it's too late though, right? Can't do anything. Had a very great opportunity on this trend down, and I'll be honest with you, it was an A+ setup. A+, right? Opening range, pullback, liquidity sweep, come back up, retest the high, and then basically coming back down. This is a perfect short setup. Honestly. Super good short setup. All right, I'm just closing my orders now because I don't want to trade it anymore. Yeah, my celebration was pretty good with my family. Pretty solid. Like they came over, we had some birthday cake, dim sum. We had like one of these like really traditional Vietnamese dishes, and it's like a place that I've been going to like my whole entire life. Like literally from the age of like 3 years old, 2 years old. Like I went like almost every month, right? For like my entire life, which is so nice in a way. Um, yeah, it was good, man. I definitely had some fun spending time with family. But I was kind of moody too because it was raining a lot, bro. It was raining for like a whole week. So I got really moody from it. There it is, 17,755s. Can't believe it. Yeah. All right. Looks like 17,755 hit. And looks like VIX is coming back up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Catch you later, bro. I'll see you Monday. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you Monday, bro. Or in the group, one or the other. Yeah, looks like 5% hit on the day. No more trading. No more trading. Can't believe it sold off like this crazy again. Another 5% day. Wow. Later, man. I think I'm done, bro. Like, there's nothing to trade. It literally hit 17,700. Powell is talking soon. I literally have nothing to trade now. And I don't really want to wait until 11:25, and I don't think I'm going to trade after 12 anyway. So I'm going to stick with my rules today and call it. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I am just going to call it a day. If you haven't yet, hit the like button. Helps people come to my stream and helps me get recognized for the poor trading that I have. Thank you, guys. Anyways, everybody, enjoy your day. No point trading when it's beyond 5%, and most funded accounts are going to be blocked. So, anyways, enjoy.